All right, moms, I am so excited about today's episode because we're actually going to be talking about the gym, one of my favorite places, the location where all of this started 10, almost 10 plus years ago. However, I want to talk about the gym like it is the so-called land of secret gains, sweat, and questionable protein shake decisions. Maybe you're actually walking into the gym for the first time. You're ready to finally treat your body like the temple as the good Lord intended it. Or maybe you've been going for a while, but you still feel a little lost like Moses in the wilderness, wandering from machine to machine. Either way, today I'm going to be breaking down the biggest gym mistakes that people make so you don't have to waste your time making them. And we're actually going to be tackling some of the best foods that you actually need in your diet to build muscle. Because newsflash, eating like a rabbit isn't going to get you toned. So stick with me until the end because I'm going to be sharing one simple hack that will completely transform your energy, muscle growth, and your overall health. Let's get into it. So, gym mistake number one, lifting like a wild animal instead of using proper form. Okay, so I see this all the time. People swinging weights like they're auditioning for a Marvel movie, using so much momentum instead of actually using their muscle. Look, you're not trying to fight Goliath. You're actually just trying to grow muscle. You're trying to build curves. And if you're doing bicep curls, keep your elbows tucked, right? This isn't a full body workout, it's working your biceps. If you're squatting, stop leaning so far forward. You don't want to look like you're bowing before the congregation. The goal is actually to keep your movements controlled, keep a tempo that's actually going to engage your muscles with every single exercise. So remember, form over ego. Form over ego. Now we got gym mistake number one. Gym mistake number two, most people forget, is skipping leg day. I know most women don't skip leg day, but some people skip leg day because they think that your genes are gonna hide that you skip leg day. But it's different for women because as women, our genes are literally, most of our genes are form fitting. And obviously, not everybody's wearing form fitting jeans. Maybe you're wearing sweatpants, maybe you're wearing a skirt, maybe you're wearing a dress, but you want to look good in your clothes, right? So the second gym mistake that I want to talk about is skipping leg day. I don't want you to be neglecting your legs in 2025, okay? You are called to carry the weight of the world while walking around on weak, neglected quads. You need strong quads. Quads are actually, they used to be, they still are one of my favorite muscle groups to work, okay? So if your workout plan is all chest, all arms, all the time, congratulations, you're actually building the body of a chicken. You don't want to be chicken. So leg day actually matters. It's what helps you build overall strength. It burns more calories and it makes sure that your body stays balanced because what good is upper body strength if your lower body collapses under it? Now, I know this doesn't apply to everyone. This doesn't apply to all women, but some people, when they start their gym routine, they don't focus on all parts of their body, right? The same goes for you if you only like to do leg day and you skip upper body workouts altogether. There's nothing wrong with following a glute focused program, but you still need to actually incorporate upper body exercises so that you'll be able to carry those heavy weights that you need to actually lift in order to grow your legs. So that's that on that. On to gym mistake number three, cardio overload and thinking that it's the only way that you're going to lose fat. Listen to me. Cardio is great for heart health, but it's not the holy grail of fat loss. If all you're doing is running on the treadmill like you're fleeing from sin, but never lifting weights, you're actually missing out on so much, right? Strength training burns fat, it builds muscle, and it increases your metabolism long after you've finished your workout. So don't just run, lift, go lift some weights. You don't need to be the next bodybuilder, but you do need strength if you actually want to be able to lift a toddler in the car seat and 12 grocery bags in one trip. I'm just saying. And on to gym mistake number four, not eating enough. Your muscles need more than just vibes. This one actually hurts my soul because many people make this mistake. You can lift all the weights that you want, right? But if you're not fueling your body properly, hitting your protein goals on a consistent basis, you're basically expecting to plant a seed and never water it. It's not going to grow. Your muscles are not going to grow. So keep that in mind. And don't even get me started on the I just eat salads crew. Girl, lettuce is not going to build muscle. Trust me, I used to be that girl in college when I was trying to drop the freshman 15 after I decided to start lifting heavier, and I did not look back. And speaking of salads, let's talk about the best foods to actually burn muscle so you can stop running around in circles trying to figure out what's prioritized. Now, if you're trying to build muscle, protein is going to be your non-negotiable, right? Protein is a non-negotiable. Protein is your muscle's best friend, right? We're talking about chicken, turkey, eggs, nature's protein bombs. We got salmon, tuna for the omega-3 gains. You need your lean beef because you need your lean beef to build more muscle. And the lean beef is where you're going to find loads of iron. You need iron. Women need iron, especially if you're getting your period every month. Maybe that's not TMI for you, but especially if you're losing a lot of energy, you're getting your period every month, you need lean beef in your diet. Okay. And then you have your Greek yogurt, your cottage cheese, high protein, and your low fat magic. Okay. You need protein at least 3 to 5 times a day, not just once. And before you ask, no, too much protein will not turn into fat or ruin your kidneys unless you're out here eating about 500 grams of protein in a day. And if you are having 500 grams of protein in a day, please calm down. Now let's talk about the one that most women are so afraid of, which are the carbs. Yes, you need them. You need your carbs. Carbs are not the enemy. Repeat after me. Carbs give you energy. They are not the enemy. Carbs give you energy. They are not the enemy. You know what's actually the enemy? Trying to mom all day on 800 calories and a dream. Okay? Here are the best carb sources that you need on your grocery list. You need sweet potatoes, right? You need quinoa. You need brown rice, okay, for that slow release energy throughout the day. You need oats. You need whole wheat bread or sourdough bread to fuel your workouts. And of course, you need fruits and veggies because vitamins matter too. You need those micronutrients to keep things moving in your digestive tract. And if you avoid carbs entirely, enjoy your low energy, your bad mood, and your stalled muscle growth, okay? God made carbs, so we don't fear them over here. So we talked about protein, okay? We talked about carbs. Now we're going to have to talk a little bit about the healthy fats, which are the underrated MVP. So if you want glowing skin, if you want balanced hormones, and you want steady energy, you need to eat your fats. You need to be having things like avocados, right? The fruit that keeps on giving. You need nuts. You need seeds like almonds, walnuts, chia seeds, pecans, flax seeds. And you also need healthy fats like avocado oil, coconut oil, olive oil to dress your food, to cook your food. So you can have, those are probably 3 of the best oils to cook food with, right? You have your olive oil, your coconut oil, and your avocado oil, right? So you can ditch all the processed junk and use those oils instead. Definitely keep in mind that if you're frying food or if you're trying to cook food, like fry food, you should definitely use the avocado oil and not the olive oil. And remember that fat doesn't make you fat. Too much processed food is what makes you fat. And now the one simple food hack that actually changes everything, which is the idea that if you want more energy, better recovery, and actual progress in your fitness journey, this is what you're going to need to do. In 2025, moms, you're going to need to prioritize protein and whole foods in every single meal. That's it. That's the hack. It's as simple as, well, it's not as simple as that, but it really is as simple as that. The more nutrient-dense food that you eat, the better that your body's going to function overall, right? You're going to recover faster. You're going to feel a lot stronger, and you're actually going to see results after all this hard work that you're doing. And no, this doesn't mean that you never eat ice cream again, okay? It just means that you focus on fueling your body first, right? Focusing on fueling your muscle first. So what's one gym mistake that you've made before? Be honest, okay? Is it maybe dropping the weights too loud at the gym? Is it skipping leg day or skipping your upper body day? Is it trying to lift too much and maybe getting injured? Because I know I've done that a lot. I've done that a lot in the beginning. But now that you have the knowledge, right? Now that you have the knowledge, let's put it into action. If you're ready in 2025 to get strong without spending hours at the gym, if you're ready to learn how to eat for muscle growth without actually overcomplicating it and taking longer than you need to, if you're ready to build real confidence in your body during your fitness journey, then it's time to join my 6-week Body and Soul Transformation Challenge. You're going to get a full workout plan, your nutrition guide, and a community of moms who are working towards the same goal as you, right? In 2025, the spots are limited. I'm trying to work with groups of 5. So don't wait. Sign up with the link in the description box so that we can get started ASAP. Thanks for hanging out with me today. If this episode made you laugh, made you think, or if it made you realize that you've been curling weights like a toddler holding spaghetti, share it with another mom who needs to hear this. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss what's coming next. Boom!